Hey everybody, it's Nick here, and I want to do a video about my thoughts on Trails Through Daybreak from the Legend of Heroes series. So, uh, so far I'm about 6 hours into the demo. Demo apparently is 10 hours. And I have been really enjoying it. The only thing, I'm not sure if it's in the main game or not. Anyone who's watching this is a fan of the series, if they could tell me this. I'll say this before I mention the good parts of the game. I want to say it keeps pulling me out of the experience. Like when you have these story, especially the story segments. I don't care like in the side quests if they have no voice dialogue. That would have been fine. But this is even a problem in those sections. Like in the main, like in the cutscenes in general. That a lot of the main characters like Van and Agnes, Fairy, they have no voice dialogue most of the time. But then you have like these random NPCs, like a chick from the characters they just met, end up being important later. Like they have voice dialogue. Like what? It's distracting to me. I mean, I don't know if this is the original Japanese version as well. I don't know if this is Falcom cheaping out or being lazy. I mean, it's really distracting. But then you have like even in what are they? The anime games, from Bandai Namco, the lower budget ones, like the equivalent of movie games, or tie-in games, like they have voice dialogue, even if it's, the subbed Japanese dialogue. But then you have like this game here, it's like a bigger, clearly a better budget game, and it's like doesn't have the voice dialogue for most of the scenes. But then sometimes they do speak, and it's really, it kills the immersion. It's like I want to be immersed by this experience. Anyway. Anyone watching this and they know, if they could tell me, please. I do want to get the game, but if a lot of the voice acting is non-existent in the game, which by the way, has a great dub. I have to say the dub is great, a lot better at least from when I played the Cold Steel 1. The dub in that wasn't very good. This dub is actually very good. I'm wondering if like this is the case in the game. I'm just gonna get it, when it's really on sale. To me, this really is a bummer. It kills a lot of the experience. Like I feel like I should probably just have the voice volume off. Anyway, aside from that, I do want to say, like so far it's been 6 hours and it's flew by so fast. Like I had a lot of fun playing it. The combat's pretty good. I like the way you can switch between just hack and slash. For trash, basic enemy or not. Maybe not basic, but like enemies that are so easy peasy. You can fight them in your sleep at levels of easiness. Rather than having to go into the main combat mode for every single battle, waste time with that. I love that option. And then the option for tougher battles of going into the Crystal Shard mode, that was a nice touch. Also how you can move around in combat. I don't remember how it is. Like I did a demo for Cold Steel 3. I think in that one, I don't know if this is a demo thing, you couldn't move during combat. Like you had to waste turns moving during battle, to get a better position. And through Daybreak, you could just move around freely in combat. It doesn't waste any turns. I love that. To get in a better position, for attacks and everything. And then you could move away from enemies, at least to a certain degree as well. Like if they're going to do a big attack and everything, I love that option. And then, of course, the difficulty is still... Well, I think it's kind of the same. Like, I'm playing on normal mode. It is pretty tough, even in normal. I think I'm going to start on easier mode, when I get the game. And then I love the character, especially Van. Like, he's so funny. I'm always just cracking up a lot of his sarcasm and, his dad jokes and all. He's a card. I love him. I love how he's, morally complex. He's not like... Like, initially I have a Cold Steel, at least the first game. I haven't played much any of the sequels. I only played a little bit, basically a very small sample of Cold Steel 3. I wasn't really big on Rain. I thought he was too much of what they call, Gary Stu. He's too goody-goody, or well, maybe not goody-goody, but he's too he doesn't have enough flaw. He's just kind of a boring character. He's just a very vanilla main character. you know, I'm not trying to, don't get me wrong. I don't want to upset anyone who loves Cold Steel. I know there are plenty of people who do. I just, personally, I just found him a very boring main character. It's like I wish that the game had, Crow as the main. I know he ended up being. I'll just say minor or spoilers here. If anyone hasn't played the first game and want to skip ahead a few seconds, he turns out to be the villain, or one of the villains. But anyway, even still, I kind of wish he ended up he had a good reason to do it. Apparently, from what I've heard. I mean, I haven't done much research, but he did have a good reason. I kind of wish he was the main character. Because again, he's a lot more funny. Always cracking up. He's kind of like Van in a way. Oh, maybe not. Like Van's more morally good. He's more in the good alignment. Anyway, Crow's funny. He cracks a lot of funny jokes. He's snarky. He morally ambiguous. Like he's not necessarily a goody-goody. He's not a bad guy entirely. I wish he was the main character. He's so freaking cool. Like Van. Van to me is like making right on that. Have the character who, they have enough faults to them, but they're still good people, but they have enough faults and they're not just, lackluster. Anyway, to me, like, Van is like if Crow was the main character of Cold Steel, like, more so if he was the main character instead of Reen. I wish he was the main character. So anyway, they made that right, and I like, so far, the side characters like Agnes, and, well, Fairy, I haven't seen her too much. Right now I'm doing demos, like, those are the only ones that are in the party so far. And it looks like there's an option. It hasn't been unlocked yet. I don't know if it's in the main game or not, in 6-hour mark, but the ability to change costumes and hair and all that, I guess we'll have to see. Oh, they did have it in Cold Steel. I guess maybe they do. I don't know. I haven't seen what it's like yet, but, just want to say here, I do hope, like for Anya, if they could put her back in the costume where you can see the goods underneath the skirt. Her undies. Oh, that is nice. I hope this didn't offend anyone, but yeah, like, it doesn't, again, this isn't a deal breaker for the game if it doesn't have it, but, I like seeing the goods. I like having a glimpse of, the undies and, fantasizing a little bit while I'm playing it, but, again, if it doesn't have it, it's not a deal breaker. Don't worry about deal breaker, again. It kind of makes you wonder if I should, get it or not, or just get it at a deep discount. Just the inconsistent voice acting, not the quality of it, but again, having a lot of these cutscenes where they keep, like, most of the time the main characters don't speak, and then they occasionally speak, but then a lot of these, like, minor characters do. It's like, it's weird. Anyway, I just wanted to say my thoughts on the video, on the game I've been doing so far. I did a demo for it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I did a bit of the demo for a live stream, and so far, aside from the voice acting thing, I've enjoyed it. I just hope that isn't the main thing in the full version, or if it is, if I should just play the voice acting off, just to keep immersion more consistent. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on the game, and I'm actually doing a demo for it still right now. I'll get back to it. Right now, I just had the voice acting turned off, even though they did a great job, doing it. It's just, immersion breaking is all. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Share and all that. Tell your friends, and I will see you guys again soon.